This Saturday and Sunday, rockfish season is open in Southern California. These colorful, tasty fish will be available to you on board the Californian out of Ventura Harbor Sportfishing, as they will be fishing extended half-day fishing trips with great customer service. Make sure you give Ventura Sportfishing a call at 805-676-3474 or visit them at venturasportfishing.com. Hey, good morning, my friends. It's great to be back with you all again. I'm trying that wireless mic one more time again to see if it's just the way that I positioned it yesterday. I heard the scratching. Appreciate you all giving me a check on that. Hey, you just checked out the California. That is the old Matt Walsh that runs now out of Ventura Harbor Sportfishing, and he's going extended half day on the Rockfish opener this Saturday and Sunday. The weather forecast is beautiful. And I'm telling you, the customer service out of Ventura Harbor Sportfishing is second to none. That's going to be a great trip. Hey, we've got a lot to cover with you. Spotter planes going up today. We have a boat on the bluefin tuna. Did they bite? A report from Puerto Vallarta. The Royal Polaris headed home after catching a 336-pound yellowfin tuna. And also the Independence arrives down at Point Loma, set to run tonight on a 5-day trip to check out and see what's happening. Of course, the Bart Hall Show tomorrow, the Rockfish opener looming. So much to cover with you. You know what time it is, my friends. It is time for a sip of this glorious spiritual coffee with you. It's time for the morning briefing. Good morning, my friends. Oh, God, is that good. Kind of cold down here this morning, and it is really a lovely morning. However, you can see how beautiful that ocean is, and I got to tell you, there are more birds. I don't know if you'll see it during today's report. A lot of those white birds picking out there. It looks like they're picking off some bait or maybe some fry, and then pelicans pounding the water also. It looks like an absolutely gorgeous morning this morning. All right. I'm telling you, I could be nuts, but that looks like a Catholic nun walking down the beach. And I'm probably crazy, but you're going to see here in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. At the end of this report, don't forget that you'll be able to check out a couple of charters that we have coming up. I saved like 6 spots on each one. One of those charters is a 2-day trip on the Apollo, which promises to be a wonderful trip. That is going to be absolutely wonderful. And also, we have got another one that's going to be like May 31st, and then we're on board the Endeavor out of Ventura Harbor Sportfishing, and that is going to go on, of course, on May the 3rd. It is a Catholic nun, and she's walking out of the frame. I'm going to call her over here and say good morning to her and see if she'll say hello, because it's I haven't seen this on the beach that often, so let's see if she'll come over. Hang on, everybody. Hi, sister. Hey, sister. Can you come here 1 second? Oh, I'd love to get you on camera for my report. I've never seen a Catholic nun walk down the beach. All right. Have a wonderful day today. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. So we're going to get into today's report here very, very soon. But in case you think I am absolutely crazy, well, there you have it. Lovely person, and she sent her blessings to me. Not every day that you see that walking down the beach in Southern California. All right, nice to see her. All right, so much to cover with you. Hit that like button. We need you to hit that like button as always. Please subscribe, please, pretty please. And also, please share these videos if you like them. Hey, I've been told if you go by the Daiwa booth at the Fred Hall Show at the Long Beach Convention Center and you say, I'm a big fan of Phil Friedman and Friedman Adventures, they will have you escorted out of the building really, really fast. They don't want anybody who likes me anywhere near them. Just kidding. Daiwa's one of our biggest sponsors, and man, they got the rods and reels you need to make it happen this year. All right, the no chinga, no tuna. I'm not translating, especially with a Catholic nun walking by. No chinga, no tuna down in Puerto Vallarta is having an exceptional trip right now. Pat Conklin is on board. Pat ran boats here out of Southern California for many, 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 many years. And I'm telling you right now, he is having a great trip. The way I wrote the headline yesterday, Jim Hendricks was funny enough to point it out in comments. I wrote the headline like, angler catches giant yellowfin tuna with 4 broken ribs. And Jim wrote, how did the yellowfin tuna break his ribs? Oh, he's right. That was a dumb headline. Pat Conklin had 4 broken ribs, and he was helped by his brother Mike, and he got a 200-plus pounder on board. I believe they have 3 of those 200-plus pounders. They've got a total of 7. They're just finishing up their last day, and we'll find out how they indeed did. So sounds really good to me, no question about it down there as they are doing their thing. And don't forget the El Patron. They're going to fish out of 22nd Street Landing this year and then move down to Puerto Vallarta. And we'll be following them all along the way. We might have some even more exciting news about the El Patron really, really soon. All right, let me talk to you about the Royal Polaris. Of course, they have had really bumpy weather, but it didn't stop them from having an exceptional bite down in that neck of the woods. They had that one 336-pound yellowfin tuna. Steve Poindexter caught that and several other really nice big fish. That is so good to see. Hopefully that's going to continue to head in the right direction. The Royal Star on bluefin tuna. Yes, they're on them and they are not biting. They do not want to bite. They're seeing evidence of BFT down there quite a ways down the Baja Peninsula, but they don't want to bite. So we'll see if this cooler water this year is going to kick us off to a slower bluefin tuna bite. I mean, I guess we could say that's already occurred because we're starting to get a little bit more coverage. We need more boats out, and we'll start to see that here as we go by. But for right now, I'm telling you right now, we are seeing bluefin tuna, but they are not biting. That just came in from the Royal Star moments ago. I want to get that along to you. All right, let's talk about what is going on down at the Coronado Island. Same thing there in terms of seeing yellowtail, not bluefin, but yellows, and they don't want to bite that well. It's been from 1 to 5 on the yellows per day. One of these days, that thing's going to go boom and bite again because we certainly have seen some good evidence of fish at the islands. And, you know, about 3 weeks ago, we were catching 20, 25 yellows, nice fish, 15 to 25 pound grade stuff, biting on the yo-yo iron, exceptional fishing. Hopefully we're going to see more and more of that as we go along. Let me bounce you down the Baja Peninsula to Ensenada and tell you that down in that neck of the woods, our friends from Blackfin Sportfishing and, of course, Diego Nuno's Costa Baja Sportfishing. Arnie, man, those guys are still fishing rockfish. They are seeing more and more bonito, and they are also seeing some excellent signs of yellowtail, especially further down San Martin Island along the coast. That's San Quintin, 140 miles down. They're seeing some really good fishing. This weekend is the Rockfish Open, and it promises to be really great because the weather. I mean, now, here we go. Late tonight, tomorrow morning, we're going to be into rain. We're going to have that rain through Thursday, but by the weekend, the winds are pretty much gone just about everywhere we look. You get way offshore, Tanner, Cortez, and it gets a little breezy out that way, but just about everywhere everybody's going to be fishing. Looks like it's going to be absolutely wonderful and magnificent, and I think it's going to be one heck of a rockfish opener. California, up there out of Ventura Sport Fishing, has some space available. If you're new to fishing, this is the trip to do it on because, as I said, the customer service up there is great, the weather is going to be perfect, and you're going to have some really great fish to eat after you get finished up with that rockfish. All right, April the 15th, we're going to be at Santa Ana River Lakes. That's going to be a lot of fun. We are working with the Redondo Rod and Gun Club, all those crazy guys over there. And man, I walked into that meeting for the first time. I saw these crazy guys like Paul the President and Chuck Zimmer, and I go, man, I really fit in here. We've got craziness in common. Really great guys, do a lot in the community, and I couldn't be more proud than to call all those guys my friends. Anyway, April the 15th, you can go to Santa Ana River Lakes. We're going to have a table set up, and I should say mostly the Redondo Rod and Gun Club, and they're going to show you how to tie knots. They're going to show you how to trout fish. Daiwa is supplying rods and reels for that great event, so we can tutor kids on how to fish and let them fish with a nice Daiwa rod and reel setup. So that's going to be fun. $10. Now you have to buy your entrance into the lake, but $10. You get lunch, and you're in a raffle for a new Penn fathom reel, 2 custom trout rods, and as I said, you get lunch there, and they'll fill you up, man. Those guys, you know, you want an extra hot dog, I don't think it'll be out of the question. They are great guys, and that's going to be a lot of fun. There's a QR code where you can buy a raffle ticket or buy several raffle tickets, but you present that ticket at the lake and you get fed copious amounts of delicious food. That'll be April the 15th, and that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Bart Hall Show tomorrow, and my friend Fish just bought Worm King, and as I told you the other day, he came to me and he was basically crying. I can't make it to the show on Wednesday, and I've got too many other projects going on. I said, Fish, relax. Danny Cadota and I to the rescue. So Danny and I will be at the Worm King booth from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Fish doesn't know it. I'm not going to even talk about Worm King. I'm promoting Friedman Adventures. Just kidding, man. Danny and I will be there from noon till 5 on Wednesday. Tomorrow, drop on by. The booth number is 913. So that should be a lot of fun. All right, on the coast, we're still talking about sheepshead, whitefish, sculpin, and bass, okay? An occasional big halibut, like we had a big halibut on the Chubasco too down there out of San Diego yesterday. Big, fat halibut. And of course, Davies Locker, they're doing really good with a mix of bass, sheepshead, and sand bass, and sculpin, all kinds of good stuff. You know, a guy by the name of Aiden, a young man, made his first trip out of Davies Locker, and now he wants to go on a longer trip. Hey guys, smile. This is supposed to be fun. What's the hard look all about there? Well, they had a great time, man. It's looking good here along the coast with this kind of weather. So sculpin, sheepshead, whitefish, bass, until Saturday when the rockfish season opens. This surf fishing, man, it couldn't be any more beautiful and perfect to catch a nice big yellowfin croaker or a halibut, something like that, throwing a chrome lure. It's perfect conditions for that. And if I wasn't so busy today and had a live show for you all tonight, I'd be out here throwing a jig or something, but it looks absolutely perfect. All of the goods that we have collected all year long, soccer uniforms, medical supplies, tons of clothing, sporting equipment, I know I'm leaving stuff out, is in Tijuana right now. So we've gotten it down to the border, and it will head down to Cedros Island in the next few weeks or so. I'm working with Diego Nuno from Royal Star Sportfishing. Diego's a deckhand on there. He was born on Cedros, lives in Ensenada. He's on a trip right now, but he'll be back a little bit later, and then we'll coordinate everything. I'll keep you in the loop on that. Thank you all. Some of you have donated on our GoFundMe page. That's a huge help. Thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, all of you who donated, and I'll be asking some more of you guys to give us a hand on that. We definitely need some more help. All right, Justin Fleck, XL Sport Fishing. Look at that nice bass that Justin caught. Nice fish there, Justin. Glad you are having fun. All right, my friends, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to do that. And Patreon members, what a party we had the other day. If you become a Patreon member today, I will give you a hug and a kiss the next time I see you. All right, I know. You don't want that. So just become a Patreon member, because Patreon members are the life's blood of Friedman Adventures. We're going to have more events, have you down for more lunches, have some special discount for you. We're growing this thing as we go along, so it should be great. Bart Hall Show tomorrow. I'll be at the Worm King booth with my great friend Danny Cadota. Danny has so many great stories. He's such a wonderful human being. You'll be able to talk to him. Paul Burbank, I send you all my very, very best. Hope you're feeling well. Eddie Leland, same to you. Anybody else out there that has a big problem, medical problem or something, we send you all our thoughts and prayers. And how much more blessed can you be than to be doing your report and seeing a Catholic nut walk down the beach? I thought it was hallucinating there at the beginning of the morning briefing. All right, my friends, have a great day. As always, it's my pleasure to be with all of you, and I hope to see you not only tomorrow at the Bart Hall Show, but I hope to see you really, really soon. Take care, my friends. and Sunday, rockfish season is open in Southern California. These colorful, tasty fish will be available to you on board the Californian out of Ventura Harbor Sport Fishing, as they will be fishing extended half-day fishing trips with great customer service. Make sure you give Ventura Sport Fishing a call at 805-676-3474 or visit them at venturasportfishing.com.